Hello folks, the Celtic Nerd here bringing another nerdy video. So we are now doing the main story. I know I said I was going to get to the location first. Okay, we have one of the Celtic. Now as you can see, like, look at that. Immediately over his head is a skull. They are way too strong for us at the moment. Or at least that one is. So folks, this was a precursor to what is the mercenaries in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, which I preferred the ones in Assassin's Creed Odyssey because, one, it's infinite, and they just increasingly get stronger and stronger. So which means, like, you know, you being exposed as a killer, like, has some consequences. Like, you would have to continuously fight wave after wave of, like, enemies with, you know, with unique buffs and unique weapons. Like, now, one, you could use it as an opportunity to try and gather, you know, stronger equipment. But on the other hand, like, these guys will hunt you down. And, you know, multiple of them can also go after you. Like, again, like, the bounty system in Assassin's Creed Odyssey, like, in my opinion, like, was really fucking good.
Of course. The palace is much more...
Stop!
So that's our destination. It's a secure location, so we're...
The guards here are vigilant.
I have a D&D game tonight, so I might use that as the opportunity to go to some of the other zones and collect viewpoints. Raise, you know, Senu's perception. Okay, this is as many people marked as we're going to get for now. Okay, clearly we missed some people. This. I forgot we actually have sleep darks.
Hey!
Hey, keep your weapon close to hand.
Reports in from the provinces. Cleopatra seems to have at least some military support.
Do not inform Pothinus. It will make him impossible to deal with.
What if the court is kept ignorant? How can we rectify the situation?
Looks important. Locked. These are the rooms of the Royal Scribe. A ladder. Ah, a key. Official papers. This chest belongs to the Royal Scribe himself, Eudoros. Huh? False bottom. A letter.
Esteemed Ibis, the Pharaoh remains compliant and is our puppet in all things. Act with caution in Siwa. The murder of the Heron was but the first. 2 from among us here in Alexandria have also been killed. However, the situation is under control. Gennadios is actively questioning the populace. We commend your efforts, Ibis. Long life.
Stamped with the seal of the snake. The snake is Eudoros, the Royal Scribe. I said that the Royal Scribe is often at the bathhouse. I will kill that naked ear that Eudoros there.
What? Can't be sure it's safe here.
I like how enemies in Assassin's Creed Origins, I can't remember if it also applies to Odyssey, actually will look up. Like, we had an enemy there, like down, like at the very bottom, like that could see us despite the changes. Now, mind you, he's an archer and he's also a lookout.
Out of the way! Move, now!
Yep. Let's do that. I can play it with it.
Out of the way!
Halt! Stay there!
It's quiet today.
Did you not know? Eudoros is at the baths.
Have you prepared the various treaties?
Whoa!
Just gonna drink some flavored water.
Aristo is taking Eudoros to court for plagiarism. No. I was visiting the docks and heard it from Aristo's wife herself. Kairos chooses his horses badly.
Building alone is worth the trip.
Have you seen his wife?
Look up at that expansive ceiling.
I like how people are talking about quests that we've done. So like this gossip that's going on is giving a good, like a fun bit of context.
The water is a bit tepid. Such incompetence.
You there! Stop!
Ptolemy is a chinless simple.
Simonides,
My
you have
lord,
consumed
are you
too
properly
much
served?
wine.
Why? See that my towels are
And I
ready.
will again. But had I not, would our pharaoh be any less a goose?
The priest's sentence would have only improved had he followed it.
Can I do anything for you, my lord?
Stop annoying me, if you please. Idiot.
And the birth of the reason why the assassin order cuts off their finger.
Die! And be done with it!
May the gods curse you. What cause have you to kill me?
It was you who murdered my son before my eyes!
You are a fool.
At the temple! In Siwa!
That forsaken shithole? I had nothing to do with that disaster.
It is too late for your lies. Anubis awaits. It is worth the loss to slay the snake at last.
The snake. The snake will never die.
Son of Apep, the Lord of the Duat awaits.
Eudoros, killed! Oh, dear gods, he's been murdered.
Look at the blood! But he was so handsome.
It's Eudoros, poor soul.
Oi, Meizonos Aposimus.
And with that, we've completed the end of the snake. Which means we are back to doing the quest of Aya, which is here, but we're not gonna dive into that just yet. We'll do that quest next. But since I am so close to a blacksmith, we are going to go update, see about actually, you know, let's end this video with that. Upgrading our gear. Because I'm pretty sure my gear is currently like level 10.
Welcome. Can I help you?
So let's see here. Okay, our sword is not level 10. It's in fact. Okay. Oh yeah, I forgot they seem to have taken away the what's it called? The crafting components required. Alright, so yeah, it's all about the money now. You used to need crafting materials for upgrading your weapons and armor, but they've done away with that, which I'm not gonna lie and just admit that I am really happy about that, because it was initially a pain in the ass. But I believe they do bring it back for Assassin's Creed. Odyssey, but they do make it easier that you can get crafting materials, like you can find resource nodes. Okay, do I have the perk that makes it so I get like a fair amount of money for that? So let's just quickly check our abilities. Animal goods and trinkets be sold at 20 plus 25% price. Okay. So yeah, we can't increase our profits
Something you need, friend?
any more than that, so yeah, we might as well. So there we go.
Oi, tis meizonos afrosinis. Morias paraskevasma da dudanestin. Farewell then.
So we don't have the money. Oh yeah, it was Assassin's Creed Odyssey that had infinitely respawning quests for money generation, whereas this game, our money generation comes from hunting. So yeah, I'm just gonna end this video here, folks, and then I'm trying to remember. No, actually, you know, I think this is the end of the Aya quest. Yeah, I'm pretty sure this is the end of it. So, you know, we will actually do it. Fairly certain, like, because we have the Aya quest to which is what brought us to Alexandria. She then told us, like, look, I need you to do these two things, which then got us the two other quests. So we needed to do those two other quests in order to complete this one. So yeah, we'll just... Oop.
My dearest,
Snake and Gennadios are dead. It was Eudoros. He died flailing in the baths.
I wish I had been there.
My wife. My wife.
D.
Hey, I was wondering if I should pull you out. Your adrenaline and BP are elevated, and it's affecting your heart rate and hormonal markings. Serotonin and oxytocin in particular. What happened in there?
Aya's here.
Who's Aya?
My ex-wife. I could feel her nearby.
You can feel her? Pretty sure that's the bleeding effect. Along with Bayek's memories, you're also experiencing his emotions.
No, you dork. I think she's actually in this cave. Spouses usually share the same tomb.
A second mummy? We should really report to Abstergo.
Maybe after I find Aya.
I'm gonna call it in if you don't.
Deanna, no! If you do it their way, I'll get no credit. They'll cut me out like always.
Okay.
There.
What is it?
The bleeding effect is leading me to Aya.
Oh, great. More fuel for your superhero complex.
She's down there. My turn for a leap of faith.
Leap of what? You're in no condition to do any leaping?
Damn, that's cool. I was right, she's here.
Oh, there you are, thank God.
I can almost taste the blood.
Okay, you're making less and less sense, Leela. We need to report.
Not yet.
Not yet? So when?
Well, I can't chew my way out of here. Their story will be told.
What are you doing now?
Climbing. And it's hard, so... Uskuti, will you?
Fine. Let me know when you get to the top.
It's sort of disheartening that that's what ends up becoming of Aya. Like, not that her husband, like Bayek's, is not a bit tragic, but like the fact that like Aya's remains are found.
I'm going back in
that pit.
Why?
I took a DNA sample from Aya. I want to see her memories.
Look, I get that you're excited, but the more risks we take, the worse things could go for us.
It's my dream on the line here. Let me do this my way.
Now this is when we can start collecting other parts of her notes a fair bit more readily, because now we can actually do climbing and whatnot. again, the bleeding effects, like Bayek's instincts and whatnot.
D, I found some ancient text. Need a translation.
Upload it to me. So, when are you calling this into Abstergo?
There's some interference on the line. Didn't catch that last bit.
Why do I even bother?
East west I call home. There's a cave accessible only by a nearby Coconut Road. It is a small hall on the coastside.
ISDNA needs to go in the Animus.
Interesting. So Bayek requested that he be put into this cave.
Go, Team Paradise City. That was a good night. ISDNA needs to go in the Animus.
Mm-hmm. Okay, I felt like there was a purpose for that, but like doesn't seem to be. We've been up there.
Generator's holding up. Good job, Layla.
Oh, here we go.
ISDNA needs to go in the Animus. Abstergo's blueprint for the portable Animus. Still a piece of shit.
You sure love polishing it, though.
Found my notes on the gene sequencing code.
Are you ever gonna tell Milton that you tested it with his DNA?
No, and neither are you. There's more than one way to donate your body to science. ISDNA needs to go in the Animus.
Oh, so we can't go any higher. Go here. Alright, so we can't go up to these sections. Can't go up there. So, like, it's clear that the notes, some of the notes only spawn in once you know, reach certain, like, thresholds in the story.
ISDNA needs to go in the Animus.
Okay.
Adding IS DNA to the chamber.
It'll take time to sequence. You won't be able to sync with their memories right away. Layla, something else you should know. Since you're mixing gene sequences in an uncontrolled manner, the transition between memories will likely be unpredictable.
I'm comfortable with unpredictability.
Yeah? Well, I'm worried.
You always are.
Now, looking enough, we already got the bulk of the reading stuff done.
D never puts in enough snacks.
Let's see. So we have some new things here, but I think this is just collection of my version of the dialysis gene sequencer. And then we have Biox notes. Good thing that I was coming over bay blockers. My head will be pounding. They keep us not remember numbers like the ground. Civil War between Cleopatra and Ptolemy the 13th. Front row seats. Never was that much of a history buff. Okay, so as we did research, folks, on like Serapis, in one of our previous videos, we know that it was King Ptolemy the First, if I recall, Pharaoh Ptolemy the First, that introduced that deity to things. So if Ptolemy is the 13th, then that is, depending on the age range, we're looking at, let's say, I think the life expectancy was about 50 or so, give or take. So we'll use 50 as the average for, a lifespan. So that is possibly 50, 100. So we're looking at roughly, we're looking at 12 previous generations of Ptolemies, and that's if each one was named Ptolemy. Not as much a history, but it's sound again now. This is someone gushing again. Sorry. A bit more serious, though. The Hidden Blade ritual. Remember some that from the documents I technically never read at all. Nope, sir. Not little me. It's not pretty related to LTR and the whole Blade assassin thing. I bet that particular ritual, the files described, originated from the Egyptian one I just witnessed, lived it. The snake is dead. They think that they killed everyone responsible came out dead. I am back. They're trying to move on from their son's death, but they're also totally getting into vengeance. The latter isn't going to help with the former. Also, I can't help but think the sharks are going to keep getting bigger. Yeah. I'm just going to talk myself out loud and gush some more. So, there we go. So she's getting really into this whole, into the story, So there we go. Folks, we're gonna actually end this video here, and then my next video will obviously be me going back into the Animus. I'm the Celtic Nerd, signing out. One name, one sky.